Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Valorant Game Changes Southeast Asia, brought to you by FSL, sponsored proudly by Intel and Yahoo. We've just seen a very fast and exciting best of three. Maki, why don't we get your thoughts on that one?
Uh, it's straightforward. East Celeste
Like
supremacy,
that?
and they are the defending champions.
Yep.
They have only dropped 2 maps in every single FSL Open, and they are in the grand finals again. And they didn't drop a single map in that. And what's actually interesting is one of the teams in the lower bracket was the one to take a map off of A Celeste, and
Yep.
they are one of the teams that are still fighting it out and trying to get into the lower bracket semis. So that's interesting.
Yeah, definitely. They're still fighting here today, and I believe we might actually get to watch that game. That's, of course, going to be the team Kid Myok from Thailand. They're currently playing against Oasis Gaming Aqua, and they are one map down right now, but they're trying to fight back. I hear in a very intense sandbox map too. Sorry, icebox map too. So we're gonna see how that one plays out. We are of course gonna be jumping into one of the lower bracket quarterfinals games, but before that, let's take a quick look at the teams and the format and the brackets that we have going on right now. There we go. Oasis versus Kid Myok in the quarterfinals of the lower bracket, and GX Racer, Galaxy Racer against Aricat in lower bracket. Galaxy Racer also one map up right now. We are going to be jumping into one of these maps, Maki. Which one are you hyped to look out for?
I want to see Kid My Orc because I haven't
Oh
really
yeah.
seen much of them in the previous opens. We were watching Galaxy Racer versus Oasis Gaming up earlier yeah, on Thursday evening. Aricat Arista, they've also been up there for a while, but Kid My Orc, I really want to see them play. We watched a few games from them before, not as much as the other teams. So I want to see uh, who the players are that took that one map off of
Yeah.
A Celeste.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say as well. We don't know much about them, but we need to find out more about the only team so far in this open that has taken a map off of Alter Ego Celeste. So that's gonna be a super fun one to look at. I do believe we have the team roster somewhere that we're gonna be pulling up on screen for you guys to look at, and we can run through the players real quick. And Maki is gonna tell you guys who you should be looking out for because this is gonna be super exciting, for our lower bracket semifinals as well. All
Uh,
right, we're gonna be taking a look at Kid My Arc.
okay.
This is, of course, the team that took down Alter Ego Celeste in one map.
Yeah, they are from Thailand. So we have Fluffy, Maymem, Sin YH. Let's
Yeah,
just
close.
Sinny. Let's just go with Sinny.
City, yeah.
Zengi and Pokemon. That's interesting.
That's
Pokemon, I believe,
I'm
is a new
supporting
member.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. Being
Pokemon,
the new
let's
man,
go.
yeah, Pokemon, I choose you, and that's clearly worked out for them since they've taken a map off of Alter Ego Celeste. Like we keep hopping on about, but that's quite a big deal since they've only dropped 2 maps across 4 opens. And we're gonna be taking a look at this is gonna be Galaxy Racer right now.
Yeah. So well, they're not really racing across the maps because
Yep.
Galaxy Racer, they've been through a lot of overtimes. I think they probably played
Okay.
the most maps or the most rounds rather in this playoff so far. And the one to look out for here is Trix, by the way. She
All
also
right.
is a VCT Philippines analyst for the
Okay.
male VCT, and she's also a really good player. So she's an absolutely amazing player. She plays duelist. Sometimes she plays the Sova as well to command to just basically shot call for a team. But she's been great, and the rest of the team no slouches either.
Right, definitely seems like she knows what she's doing and leading a team. The trend so far seems to be like if you're talking about Valorant, you're probably pretty good at playing it too, huh, Maki?
Yeah, I mean, not all of us, but some of us, I guess.
Some of us, yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, so the Galaxy Racer, they're all from the Philippines, so they're really bringing a lot of different game playstyle to the table actually.
All right, and we will actually be looking at the match between Kid Myok and Oasis Gaming Aqua that's going into map 3 right now, fighting for the shot of survival in the open. But before that, let's take a quick look at the rest of the teams that we have playing in the quarterfinals right now.
Yeah, so let's see. Galaxy Racer, I have high hopes for them. They've been sharp. They've had to go to overtime quite a bit, but they're clutch. Trix is super clutch, especially on that Sova. Now we're gonna take a look at Eric at Arista. Thai team again, so same as Kid My Orc. Full Thai team with Rudy's, Noxy, Kit Kat, Yoki, and Rosie. They're all really sharp as well. I think ones to look out for Kit Kat and Yoki. These are the two that I really remember, like fighting those clutches, getting those multi kills. But they've changed some members as well, and that might change too.
Right, so Galaxy Racer against Aricat right now. That's currently going on in the lower bracket quarterfinals. Galaxy Racer is 1-0 up, and they're playing the second map right now. So we'll have to see how that one develops. Like you talk about, right? Galaxy Racer play a lot of overtimes, but it's all about perspective. You know, they're just practicing across more maps.
Yeah,
So they'll
it
be ready
just
to make a deep run, hopefully.
make sure that they're 100% warmed up after every round. And last but not least, of course, Oasis Gaming Aqua. Still with Galaxy Racer still alive. This is a mixed team. So we're talking about a
Okay.
full Philippine team and 2 Thai teams. Oasis Gaming Aqua is the hybrid of that. They have 3 Filipino members and 3 Thai members as well. So this is a hybrid, best of both worlds, I'd say.
Super cool actually, because we're gonna be little bit curious about how their communication structure is gonna work, speaking different languages, and how they're like looking to align that across the board. They are of course 1-1 right now in the lower bracket quarterfinals against Hit My Arc, which is the match that we're gonna be watching after this as well. So who should we be looking out for from the side of Oasis Gaming Aqua against Kid My Arc?
I
We'll take a look at the
would
player rosters later. Yeah, we'll take
yeah,
a look at the players again
I
later
would
when
say
we
Kid My
take
Orc
this fight.
might have the edge just because they took 1 map off base Celeste. You know, that's bragging
All right.
rights. That
Yeah.
is a cred. And Kid My Orc, I think the last map is their map pick as well. So because it is their map pick, I think that they'll be more confident in that. It's the map that they played the most. 14 out of the 29 maps they've played is Bind, and this is going to be the 15 out of 30th, making it a clean 50%.
Right, I'm hyped to see Bind. It's actually my favorite map personally, so I'm really hyped to see how this one's gonna play out. And from what it seems, with Oasis Game taking the first map and Kim Myok taking the second map, it sounds like they're actually just winning their own map picks. So it seems like confidence and familiarity definitely gonna be big factors playing to this one. So for Oasis Gaming coming to the third map, this is gonna be a very exciting matchup for them against Kid Myok. We're gonna be going into the match shortly.
Yeah, they actually just finished the second match, so there's gonna be a short break while they prep. They do need a quick break in between matches to slow down a bit, you know, take a little bit of a break. So we will be right back after a very short break.
Hello and welcome back to the Valorant Champions Tour Game Changers Southeast Asia. We just finished an exciting best of three series between AE Celeste and I do
The
believe it
Impaler.
was against Impaler. Yes, that's right. Sorry, losing track of all the names. We have a bunch of teams here today, and we're going to be bringing you a very exciting next match as well. It's going to be match point game 3 between Kid Myok and Oasis Gaming Aqua. And I know we've hopped on this a lot, but it's actually a point to brag about. Kid Myok was actually the only team so far this open to take a map away from Alter Ego Celeste. So we're all pretty hyped to see them, especially since haven't heard much from them before this.
Yeah, and we're gonna go in mid-series. It's already 1-1. We are going to go into the third map, which is Bind. So this is a map picked by Kid My the side team. The teams that have made the gods bleed. The gods here being AE Celeste, of course, they took one map off of them. And this, I want to see more of them. I want to see what they can bring to the table, because there's one way to describe AE Celeste is extremely aggressive. Like they have so much confidence that they can just play very forward. And I want to see what Kid My what their playstyle is. Like, what do they play like? Who's their star player? That's really who we want to see here, because they're the ones who really took that one map off AE Celeste. And what did they do to do that? And we might see that in this third map.
Well, I have two theories, right? It seems like it's either one of two ways. They either play so defensive that they shut down all the aggressive attempts from Alter Ego Celeste, which works, but it's a little bit less fun to watch. What I'm hoping for is that they're just as aggressive and they managed to go blow for blow against Alter Ego, and that's how they took the map down. I'm not exactly sure, but we're hoping to find out here today as we are going into Agent Select between Kid Myok and Oasis Gaming Aqua on Bind, my personal favorite map. And we do see a little bit of change in terms of Agent Select between what we saw in the last series and the term that you were bringing up a lot, Maki, was hard flashes, right? We need stuff like Sky to come true, and that's exactly what we're starting to see here.
Yeah, maybe we'll see something different as well. The Sky, we haven't really seen this whole open 4.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that's something that I'm really excited for. Sky plus Astra Viper. This is when Kendra and I cast Bind, this is our favorite. Astra plus Viper. This combination is absolutely amazing on Bind, especially when you play across map. Those teleporters, it makes it difficult having the Astra plus the Viper to go against, especially when they're on the defensive side. It's just so difficult to get into a site. And on top of that, there's the Sky as well. So for when they're attacking, they actually have the flashes to buy time. I'm a big proponent of hard flash, and I think it's really important to open up the corners, open up the sites, and this is very, very important for the lineup. And Kid My maybe these hard flashes really work for them.
Let's hope that that's the case, because I'm excited to see how this guy is going to play out. I feel like that agent is extremely strong, and it seems a bit undervalued here in this open. Of course, I am just a noob, so I don't know exactly what I'm talking about, but we'll find out shortly if this guy is gonna be the key to winning this round. And we do see Pokemon though with a very aggressive start to the round, just putting the Viper split down A site, signaling perhaps their intent from the get-go, or it might just be a fake out. Who knows? It seems like they have a pretty open spread right now, just gonna be fishing for information, it seems like.
Yeah, it looks like Pokemon is a poison type Pokemon, because that's a Viper right there with the wall as well.
Definitely. And we do see Baby TZ just gonna be walling out showers, taking the ultimate op for herself.
Yeah,
pretty standard hold.
The orbs are very important here. That's something Oasis Gaming Aqua and also Galaxy Racer do quite often. They put the wall up there, make sure to take the orb for the Sage, just so she has the res.
Getting that as many rounds as you can is going to be vital to stealing away some of these key rounds. And we do see a very heavy stack towards B side for the defenders. They need to play it quiet though. They can't get caught out here. If not, the A play is a go.
It's going to be a default though for the side of Kid My They're just feeling things out.
Yep, just feeling things out. Baby TZ gets a bit of a peek, gets taken down pretty low. We'll just be able to heal that one away though. Oasis Gaming, they're rotating back to A. It looks like the play is going to A. Everyone on the map is running to A side right now. The Astra Stars are popping out. You're going to be blocking out the key hold points on the map. Fluffy rushing through the smoke. It's going to be safe. Pokemon gets the opening frag onto ankle. They're going to be pushing inside. They're just trying to fish up for information, but Mayman is getting plugged. That's the key to it. Cancels it, replants it, is going to get the spike down in the end. And there we go. Sova gets the spike. Baby TZ trying to peek out, knows he's Zangi's there, knows there's one in the showers, but she won't be able to push past this whole line coming in from the side of Kid Myok.
it's going to be really difficult. Plus, that contact play is really important, and the Sky really enables it. Izangi getting that first frag. The defenders are going to try to take her out. She gets taken out by Fluffy with a classic double headshot there for her.
Yeah, nice play from Fluffy, hiding in the showers, waiting for them to push up because they have to clear out the corner, and then that's your time to come out, refrag your teammate, clean up the round. I do believe that was a 4 for 5 on the side of Kid Myhawk, so a very nice round to start things off, hitting the shots like we talked about.
Yeah, the Sky, I really love what Sky enables teams to do. We see it on teams, we see it on Fnatic. They play second. They had a Sky on sometimes it's Boaster, sometimes it's I believe it was Doma on the Sky as well. And it's really important with really taking these sides. On the attacking side is also really good. And again, I want the other teams to really expand their agent selection pool as well, because having a Sky really just enables so many things. Like this one, the flash straight up to Aqua. They know someone's there.
They know someone is there, and Zangi is just gonna hold the corner, not gonna go too greedy, not gonna be too ambitious with these plays. Here we go, she's just gonna try to spot them out. Will she manage to find Anko? There we go, she knows there's two. I feel like she knows there's two, but she might not know that Anko's behind the corner right now. Throws the flash in, half flashes like talked about. Fluffy doesn't quite manage to find the kill, gets a headshot in the end. Baby TZ trades back, but Zangi will not manage to pick up the second kill. Gets back to for herself, 1 for 1 right now, it's a 4 on 4.
It really hits a play there as well. She took the Spectre and threw it back, just throwing it as far as possible so that Oasis Gaming don't get it. That's really smart, because if someone gets the Spectre, it's going to be really scary.
Yep, definitely a very heads-up play right there. Looks like they're looking towards A side for Kid Myhawk, but they will just be falling out away from this one. Running their way over towards B. The footsteps will probably not be heard, because I don't think anyone in Oasis Gaming is in position for this. You see the Cypher with the heads-up rotation as well. Gonna be there to defend B side. 2 on 4. Here we go. Viper poison into back of side, into elbow. They get the site, they get the plant, 13 seconds to spare. I really love the approach that Kid Myhawk is taking. We'll hold that thought though, because they will have to fight for the retakes right now. Oasis Gaming coming in. Stan is lost. Very good hold off
as well.
Yes, they have the guns. They have the gun gaps right now. Pokemon gets one more for herself. Stian gets one more for herself. And the cover for the teammates, the angle holding, everything from Kid Myhawk looking fantastic. What do you think from what we've seen so far, Maki?
They have a strong game sense. Like they feel for one side, and then suddenly they kind of have a read that okay, they probably rotated here. They explode to the second side. That's what they've done for the first 2 rounds. It's basically bait a bit here on the side and then suddenly explosive push on the other side, and it's enabled by that Sky. Having double initiators really lets you take any 2 sides, because if you only have a Sova, the recon goes out and she has nothing left after that. Maybe the all drone, but having 2 initiators really enables such an impressive attacking side. Like you can go anywhere. Like once you throw your utilities on A, you can still go B and still have enough flashes to get into the site. And that's what Kid Myhawk is doing right now.
Yeah, I can tell you're a big fan of the lineup. I can tell you're a big fan of the way they're playing, and this is exactly what we're saying. Punishing the aggression from Anko. What I particularly love is how they spread across the map, make sure that every angle is covered, and make sure that they have information, which is the key to these rotational plays that we're seeing. So fantastic stuff coming from Kid Myhawk. And I can kind of see how this is the team that took down a map from Alpha Eagle Celeste. Punishing the aggressive plays seems to be the key. Baby TZ with the slowing. Onto the rush coming from Kid Myhawk, but it's too late. They're already in A side. Mayman is getting planted down. They get a pick, they commit to the side, and the rotation is late from Oasis Gaming.
And this is their bonus round on the side of Kid Myhawk, and they have control over the side. Even though they are Spectres against rifles, they can play the close angles on A, and Fluffy gets 1 kill. Baby TZ however trades for Cine. Stan gets a kill as well onto Mayman, but Fluffy is going to be here, gets a 3rd kill as well. This is your Astra fragging. 3 out of the 5 kills all on Fluffy right now. And Lax is gonna get a kill. Izangi, however, is gonna get Stan, and now it's down to Lax. 5 HP on this
position
Omen.
is so hard. It's so hard to play this position. It's a crossfire. Lex has nowhere to go with this poor guy, man.
Did Fluffy stare at Lax for half a second before shooting? He's like,
sending the
hi.
message, you know? Gives him a bit of a stare down and then takes the frag. 7 frags for Fluffy in 3 rounds. This is a bit scary to start out with.
That's their controller. I'm gonna say this over and over again. That's their controller. Like 4 kills in that single round. That was their bonus round, and they get what, 2 upgrades, 2 rifles, and Oasis Gaming, they're bringing out the
Huge win.
Buckies.
Yeah, huge win for Kim Mayok. Oasis Gaming forced onto the Buckies. It's not looking too comfortable for them right now. They'll need to find a sneaky way to come back to this round, and it looks like that's the approach. They're taking into Hookah with the Buckies. Let's look at the layout across the map. So they're rotating Cypher over across the B because they saw the boom bot, but this might be a little bit premature. Like we've mentioned, Kid Mayok like to play spread across the map, get information. They send some sounds down into Hookah, and it looks like they'll be committing around to A.
Yeah, you don't want to be pushing Hookah, especially against an eco round. They probably have shorties, Buckies, Frenzy, something that will really make it uncomfortable to push that. What is free though is B long, but they're not going to go for that.
Yeah, look at the minimap right now. Look at how Kid Mayok are just spread and covering their angles before deciding whether or not to commit to a play. And it looks like A side will be the play. They're shooting up showers. It's going to be a 5-on-3 here on A side. Rotation's not quite coming in yet for Oasis Gaming. They're waiting for more info themselves. Much slower pace of game compared to what we saw earlier today.
Yeah, but once they execute, it's actually really fast. Like they take their time, they go for a default, but once they go,
again.
it's a go.
Yeah, they're planting again. They get the extra divide down from side of Kid Mayok, and it's so hard for Oasis Gaming to just come back into this.
And look,
Ooh.
wait,
Muffin
what? That's not
gets the
supposed to
classic.
happen.
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen, but it did right there. Gets the headshot. And Oasis Gaming Lex actually gonna give herself away with the Omen smokes right there. Pokemon wants to be aggressive, but the Bucky, you gotta be careful about this one. There we go, holds down the spray. Baby TZ trying to stick the defuse though. Kid Mayok, you gotta go back into this. They lost the sight. They backed too far out of sight and they got the Thrifty on the side of Oasis Gaming. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Okay, so Kid My Orc have really great executes. They have really great initiations onto the side, but that post plant left much to be desired. They were so concerned about the flank too much that they just lost the members defending the site, and that was just a free defuse for them. And Kid My Orc, they still have a bit of economy though.
Everyone just backed out of sight, like you mentioned, too concerned with the flanks. But they will be able to force up some sort of buy, they will be able to cobble something together. If they lose this round, then it gets a bit rough for the economy, but they're still okay for now. They have some sheriffs here and there, but I do believe they have one rifle, and that's going to be the key that they probably want to be playing around this round. Getting some info there with the boombot. You have to check your corner, seen it. Ooh, nice try, but not quite enough. 2 quick frags for Oasis Gaming. Will take down Cinny and Fluffy.
I think what's interesting here is Oasis Gaming's lineup having the triple sentinel lineup, which is, I don't think any other team have actually ever run that. And
yep,
they're starting the defender side. We talked about this yesterday, that when will we actually see teams start drafting agents that really make sure that they just get enough rounds on that first half. And I think Oasis Gaming are really scared of Kid My Orc's contact play. That's why they have the three sentinels there.
Definitely makes sense as well. The 3 Sentinels starting to do a bit of work. They had a bit of a slow start, losing the pistol round, losing the next 2 rounds. But now Oasis Gaming seem to be getting their footing in this game, in this match. Of course, this is going to be match point in the loser bracket. There we go, Baby TZ picks up Mayman. So the loser of this match is going to be knocked out of the VCT Game Changes Open number 4.
1 enemy remaining.
Yeah,
2 left alive.
1 left alive now.
1 left alive, none left alive. There we go. Oasis Gaming Aqua, 2 and 3 to start this one off.
Yeah, they just got picked off one by one there. The duels that were working for them initially just weren't anymore, which is surprising to me because Kid My Orc winning that bonus round really made me feel, okay, Kid My Orc are onto something here on their attacking side. But Oasis Gaming dialed it back. Now with the full buys, they are doing really well, and Kid My Orc do have their full buy again now. So this might be where this might be the round that they turn it around again. They have their utilities, and on the side of Oasis Gaming Aqua though, how are you gonna break down that iron wall?
Yeah, definitely. Losing the post plan in round 4 was the one that really started hurting them and their economy. But like you mentioned, this is that we're back in it. Full buys for both sides. Stinny going a bit aggressive. Boombot spots him out in the end. Ooh, that's a nice touch. Very nice aggression coming in from this race. Uses the boombot, uses the grenades to really take control of Hookah. That's going to be a res though onto Lax, and it's going to be a 4 and 5 after using the Sage out.
Yeah, Oasis Gaming are smelling the rotate already though, but this is what Kid My Orc have been doing a lot, but they aren't rotating just yet actually. They still want to go for more.
They spot him out. They do spot out Lex, but it's not gonna be anything significant. He will manage to use his teleport away. And Kimayok are having a hard time getting into hookah.
Yeah, it's one of the most difficult places to take out, and the combination of the Omen smokes, the Shrouded Step, plus the Killer Alarm Bot really made sure Lax was defended. Of course, this was the second chance for her. She was rezzed, but they're not taking control over that.
Yeah, so they do make the Sage spam harass, but other than that, they don't really have much information right now from Kid My Luck. It looks like they're going to be long. Omen out, he's gonna make a bit of chaos. He doesn't even take it, he just uses it to scout out mid. He sees no one there. And they read the play wrong. They think it's gonna be an A play, but Kim Hyok, they're actually a B. You see the Killjoy making a beeline back in, but will they be able to take control of the site in time? Fluffy just going for it on site right now. They know there's one in hookah. They know there's people behind as well. Defender Killjoy out is being used. They don't manage to get the plant. 4 seconds left. Sorry, they do get the plant. 2 seconds left on this one. Wait, they don't get the plant?
No,
I saw Spike planted. Alright,
no,
that's my bad.
It was Spike drop. She got
Spike
killed
drop,
through the wall because of the Cypher tripwire. So she was about to plant it. She got tripwired and then got wall banged by Lex there.
So unfortunate. Yeah, Lex in hookah was really controlling that round.
Yeah, it's just difficult for Kid My Orc right now. It seems like they're really not clearing. They don't have enough map control.
They definitely don't have enough map control. They try to use so much effort towards getting over hookah, but the Sage ultimate just shuts that play down completely. Now they're looking back towards A. Looks like Izangi is very aggressive towards showers. And okay, nice good cover from a teammate. Will spend the wall in the end, but you have 3 towards showers for Oasis Gaming. Himayok once again playing slow, playing for info.
Yeah, I think their offense with the two initiators, they could be a bit more aggressive. But okay, here's the difference between a duelist and an initiator, right? The duelist can go into site no matter what. Like they will use the tools to their advantage to just get in. For an initiator, you use your utilities to get information for your players to get in. But on the side of Kid My Orc, with only one duelist, the Raze isn't exactly like Reyna or Jet who can just really go inside it. She's more of a with the explosive utility, kind of helps around. But Lax shoots that the flash down. They do detect her. Okay, so this is double initiator power here. So much information.
Oh, here we go. We do get a race out from Sydney. Picks up Baby TZ. That's one frag to open the round off, but they get traded back on 4-on-3 right now. It looks like they're just going for the teleports and going towards A. They know, I think, that A side is empty, and it looks like they want to commit to this play. The spike is, of course, going to be on the Sova, I believe, sprinting it into A side. We did have the Astra trying to camp the teleporter, but no one going to be showing up there. They will get the spike plan, I believe. It's just what do they do in the post plan?
Yeah, it's not been very good for them after the first 2 rounds. This post plan is going to be an issue because they're low.
So low. Stan will just get a nice quick kill onto Mayman. Muffin picks up Izangi. There we go. Cleans it up. Muffin picks up Fluffy as well. And that's going to be 4-3 after this round.
Yeah, Oasis Gaming really stepping it up after going down 0-3. That's 4 in a row for them. And Kid My Orc, they have to figure something out. They have the double initiator lineup that I was hyping up, and now they're kind of proving me wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it had its value in the early stages of the game. Like they really found some great rounds with the double initiators, but things are starting to look a little bit rough for them. Like it's just not clicking. What do you think's going wrong? What changed for Kid My Orc?
I think they just need faster plays. The thing about their post plans is they play so slow going to the site that it allows the rotation for Oasis Gaming Aqua to come in. So they don't really get their post plans down. Oasis Gaming Aqua have such a big economy in the bank right now. They have so much credits. Kid My Orc are in the back foot. They are on pistols. It's an eco for them. And Baby TZ is just farming orbs left and right.
I think he's taken every single shower orb since the round started. Yeah, since the match started rather. We get Astra stars in. For once, Omen is not playing in hookah, so they get a little bit of control there, but the Astra stars just push them back out.
Yeah, I've seen Galaxy Racer do the same thing. They commit all B defenders into long. They just play off each other instead. They let them to the side and go for a retake. I think this is smart because they're changing their defensive game plan. For Kid My Orc, they have to keep guessing what's going on here.
Keep them guessing. Don't let them know where to pre-fire. Don't let them know where to peek. And Kid Myok, they get a bit of control, but they don't have any info. They don't know where Oasis Gaming are gonna be. We do have the Viper ulti. Do they want to commit it to this round? It's gonna be a bit rough because I feel like Lex gets disoriented though. That's gonna hurt. Fluffy takes him down with the Spectre. They do get 2 quick kills back though. Stan is super low. They need to take him out fast. There we go. 3 on 3 right now. They don't have the best gun situations, but the numbers are even at least.
Yeah, but they don't have much control either, so they're gonna go for a full commit onto A instead. But Sage is gonna be there. Baby TZ still on Heaven. That's the heal coming out. That's the Cosmic Divide being used as well. So Baby TZ has to kind of sneak up a little bit and wait for them to come in.
Alright, Baby TZ is kind of walled off right now. They're going for the plant. He might want to push the plant. He hears where it is and he pings out where the spike is. So nice play from Baby TZ. They're just gonna fall back once again. Falling back into showers, falling back into B corridors. Oh sorry, mid corridors. And Baby TZ, he has to clear out every angle now. Pre-fires the camping spot, but no one's gonna be there. 2 in showers though. Will he be aware? 3 in showers, gets 1. Tries to heal himself up, gets 2. Baby TZ, will she be able to get it with the pistol? Oh, the classic! She was feeling herself there. Is he pulling out the classic again?
She could have just hid there and then kind of reloaded, but instead whips out the classic and right-clicking.
Definitely. Super nice round from Baby TZ. 7 frags right now. 8, 7, 6, 4, 4 on the side of Oasis Gaming. Very nice play coming across the bot. 1 kill here. We see the first one onto Fluffy. Tries to heal herself. Gets a nice quick second onto Pokemon. And the right-click headshot onto Isangi to clean that one up with the classic. Super nice play from Baby TZ.
Yeah, and Oasis Gaming are really hitting the stride after losing the first 3 rounds. It's just Oasis Gaming all the way here, and on a map like Bind, you definitely need an Oasis. It's pretty sandy here, so the Oasis is actually all the way on the B.
Yeah, definitely. And Baby TZ once again getting the ops, has her ultimate been ready to go yet again. What can Kid Myok do right now? Because clearly something's not working for them. They've tried B, they've tried Hookah numerous times. Is it time to try A?
Yeah, A has been their successful site. The first 3 rounds that they got, A was really good for them. They got a 1B hold on the second round, but I think A is definitely where they want to be right now. With those flashes, with all the information they can get the spike down really quickly and go for the post plant right away.
Ooh, the sprays into the smoke coming in from Anko, getting nice damage done there. The Boombot as well tags him through the smoke because of where the Boombot location was. And the Boombot finishes him off. Very nice touch from Cine. You were right, it looks like A is the play that is going to be successful for them. Once again, 5 on 3, Muffin drops.
They're getting some kills here, and Kid My Orc are showing signs of life. That's the 3rd kill as well. All 5 members still alive. Fluffy is going to put some more stars on to make it more difficult for Stan.
Alright, and we do see 2 members left alive for Oasis Gaming. Lex wants to try this, pushing in through Ooh, Stan gets taken out though. Peeks through the smoke, but gets taken out. The moment he shows his head, Lex gets 1, gets the refrag. Nice hold from Kid Myok. Gonna be bringing this one to a 5-4. They're not out of the game just yet. They find their footing back into it.
Yeah, Kid My they needed that round. It looks like it's gonna be a really close series though. I mean, it is the 3rd game of the series, or a really close match even still here. Yep. It is Kid My map pick, and I really thought that they would hit the ground running here. They did with 3 rounds first and then suddenly dropped 5 in a row. Not a good look, but they're starting to bring it back.
Yeah, definitely. It's a really nice match in general. We do see how evenly matched both of these teams seem to be.
Oasis have the op though.
Yeah, they do, and that's going to help them out a lot towards A. What I think we need to see is the members of Kid Myok need to it up a little bit more. We see the Astra sitting there, I think it was like 12 or 14 frags or something like that, but we have 2 of the teammates sitting at the bottom of the scoreboard with 2 frags apiece. They need everyone to start picking up a little bit more in terms of getting these frags, and Kid Myok should be able to pull out ahead in this one.
If they can execute again with a double initiator, they're starting to commit utility onto A though. I think they're just feeling for some kills here, putting some presence across the map. That's what you like to do when you're on the attacking side, because you don't want people rotating early. You don't want people to be pushing out, and that's the pressure they're putting in. And then suddenly they consolidate again and then go back to they're already building up to the A push.
Exactly, yeah. And once again, it looks like they're looking heavily towards A, but the Oasis Gaming Aqua rotations are already coming true.
Yeah, the Anko, the operator, might be deadly here. But again, they have hard flashes. So I think they do
30
have the
seconds
tools to
left.
take care of this operator.
Yep, definitely. Like you mentioned, hard flashes seems to be very valuable this series in general. We do see the Viper ulti get popped from the side of Kid Myok. They really want to secure this round, but the spike is not down yet. There we go, Pokemon is planting, 14 seconds.
1
So she
HP.
needs to reposition. Barely survives on that one. There we go, the spike is down though, so that's the big part of this. Viper drops, the spike is not down. I keep missing it out.
It was down on the floor.
It was down on the floor for sure. That's a heartbreaker. I mean, what went wrong there for Kid Myok, Maki?
I
It
think
looked like they had it.
the thing about Kid My Orc is whenever they get into the site, they don't really secure it, and that's the same issue that we've been seeing over and over again. Even if they get the spike down, they really don't secure the site, and we need the initiators to step up from them. Izengi and Maymem, they have been crucial in using the utility to get information, but we're gonna need a bit of frags from them as well.
Definitely, yeah. Fluffy sitting at 14, pretty much doing all she can. You need the rest of the team to be doing a little bit more. Get into sight, find some frags here and there. That might be what Kim Ayok just needs right now. There we go. A quick kill into Fluffy. I think they saw her with the operator as well and still tried to peek. Might be a bit of desperation coming in from the side of Kim Ayok.
Yeah, they wanted to go for that aim check. And
Yeah, wanted to go for the aim check. Fluffy, 14 frags, probably feeling herself a bit. Feels like she needs to do something, I think.
yeah, definitely needs to do something, but she is down, and there's no Sage on Kid My Orc side. There's no rest for them. Oasis Gaming Aqua still have 5 ultimates up as well, so they can go for the retake if they want to. You know, the lockdown is really strong. They have a rest as well in case someone goes down. They have all the Killjoy utility on B, and it looks like Kid My Orc are going to try and go B side.
Yep, it looks like Kid Myok are posturing heavily towards B side. 5 on 3 right now. Defend the Killjoy out, gonna come in and try to shut this one down. There we go, Sova ulti to try to answer that one. Lockdown, destroyed. Nice play from Kid Myok to answer. It is a 4 on 5 though, they have lost 1 member already. Lex is trying to get a flank, won't quite manage to find it. Pokemon with 2, that's gonna be huge. We talked about how the members of the team needs to be stepping up a little bit more now that Fluffy especially is dead. 4 on 3 though. This is looking to be the round for them. They need to
Stan
kill this
says
one.
no.
Stan gets 1, Lex gets 1. Zengi refresh though, and that's gonna be huge for them. Pokemon does get taken down 1-on-1 right now.
What?
Oh, that hurts. Ankle cleans it up. Oh.
Yeah. We finally
Kid
saw
My
Izengi step up with that double kill there, but Anko just shuts him down. Just better aim right now.
That is so unfortunate. That was about as good as you could get at. I think you got 2 Ks for Izangi's, 2 Ks for Pokemon as well, but it's just not enough.
Yeah, this is definitely not enough, and Maymem still struggling to get those
Yeah,
kills. And
it's
economy
unfortunate.
is bad for Kid My Orc, even though they got that plant there. They have some light armors, a Spectre on Maymem. Cine also has to go for a Spectre here, unless they trade. No, it's a Judge.
It's a judge for Cini, yeah, and talking about last round, it's really unfortunate that Fluffy dropped at the start. They might have been able to take that round if they just had 1 more player as well. So looking for a 7-5 scoreline, Kid Myok, they really want to tie this one up on their map pick. Well, not tie it up, but at least make it closer. There we go. The Astra out comes in quick and fast towards A. Showers have not been cleared out though. Baby TZ is still in position. Lex is going around the back. Baby TZ takes 1 but drops as well. Anko's still in showers, and the flank from Lex is going to come in.
That Judge
Anko
isn't gonna
gets
do
1.
much from that range, so Anko getting 1 but gets
nice.
traded by Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon gets 1 more for herself. Lex though, this is a huge flank. This could be the play that they need. And gets 1, Lex gets 1 once again, and Muffin ends the half. 8 and 4. Oasis Gaming Aqua looking
Switching sides.
happy with their half, I would say.
Yeah, 8-4, really good, and this is Kid My Orc's pick. But Oasis Gaming Aqua chose the side, and they were ready for that defense. But there is one thing to point out here. Triple Sentinel setup. What are they gonna do on the attacking side?
Well, maybe they can make sure they just don't get flanked and commit hard to a side. Maybe that's the best thing they can do here. Just run in and know that you're safe from behind at least.
Yeah, they can at least put the wires and make sure that there's no flanks, but they need to find a way to get into the sites. And with just the Reyna Lear and maybe the Omen Paranoia, it's not going to be an easy push. They're going to have to dry peek a lot of the angles.
That's true for sure. No hard flashes is a consistent thing we've been talking about. The Reyna Lear is all they've got. It looks like they want to peek a bit towards B side, where 3 members of Kimayok already are.
And maybe they just need to take the duels to win them, you know? Like, if your shots hit, do you really need flashes?
Hey, at the end of the day, if you just click hits, utility, everything else, it's just cherry on top.
It's just a distraction. Like, sometimes, you know, you get caught holding your smoke out, holding your flash out. Just don't. Just buy a gun.
Have you gun out and hit the hits? Muffin!
Oh,
Muffin!
she's
Muffin!
lagging.
Oh no, you hate to see it. That's always unfortunate.
No.
They do get 3 quick kills though. Very nice from Mayman.
I think all 3 players disconnected.
Oh, that might be it actually, because they just seem to walk in, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you hate to see it, honestly. The frenzy kills for Kid Mayok. Oasis Gaming, a bit unfortunate here, but they do still have 2 members alive. Maybe they can make the dream work. Pokemon gets blinded, they're gonna try to push her. She's hiding behind the boxes. Ooh, gets a dink, but not quite the kill.
That's the power of the armor there. 105 damage from the ghost, and Lax still survives with 20 HP.
Still stays alive in this one. Fluffy though with fast peek knows she was there, and his Dengi picks up 1 more for herself. Look, honestly, with the disconnects, that went about as well as it could have. They did get the plant of the spike, they do get the gold, they do get some kills at the end. It's not too bad for Kimayok.
Yeah, I mean, they got the round, and that's what counts, right? They have the pistols.
Yep, that's true. Let's see how things are gonna set up right now. Oasis Gaming Aqua have the pistols. Probably not looking to commit to spending anything this round, it looks like. And they will just be able to full buy on the next.
Oh,
There we go,
Sheriff?
some pistols coming up.
One. And 1
Hey,
frenzy.
like we talked about, right? If you hit the hits, nothing else really matters, and
Yes.
the Sheriff lets you do that. So
The
let's see
Sheriff
what
actually has a bit of an advantage against the Spectres, which like to play up close. If you get those 1 taps for the Sheriff, they can't really like kill you. And if
Yeah.
you're sharp, we've seen it happen. I think it was Tarathiel with the Sheriff really getting those kills.
just peek wide, click hits. It's that simple, guys.
Simple indeed, but what's not simple is getting into the site with 3 sentinels. It's just you can tell that they're struggling.
Like you mentioned, right? Dry peeking is always going to be an issue. You barely have any flashes. It's only the Reyna to work with. Okay, they spot 1. They spot Lex on this box. And the Astra walls start coming down. Mayman and Irengi, 2 members that we talked about needing to step up, do 5 frags for themselves. And that's going to be really nice. They get the spike as well. That's the key to it, huh?
As long as they can keep the spike locked down here, they can really hurt Oasis Gaming's economy.
Oh yeah, for sure. And they're trying to just spray through the smoke, but they won't quite manage to find anything just yet. Stan right now, trying to find something with Frenzy. Doesn't quite manage to. Zengi and Thinny cleaning this one up with the Spectres. You hear the guns, the bullets just going crazy. And it looks like Kim Mayok gonna bring this one to 8-6. Taking the AWP, a bit ambitious there, but she has 3 teammates covering her. She knows she's safe. Stan gets taken down in the end. 8-6 round for Kim Mayok.
Hey, Zengi stepping up there, and if I'm Oasis Gaming Aqua, I'm okay with that. You know, this is the round for them to buy rifles.
This is when you really want to come back in it. I mean, on the defender side as well, on the attacker side, we saw Kim Mayok string 3 together to start after winning the pistol. Can they do it again? And can they keep it going is the question now. They need to keep the momentum rolling.
Yeah, defending side is a bit easier, and they don't have the tools on Oasis Gaming Aqua in terms of getting to the site. So let's see whether these agents, the agent pick, or the agent draft rather, bites them in the ass.
Fluffy with a cute little jiggle peek right there will spot out ankle, but that's all the information she gets. Only 1 member spotted. Commits 1 of her smokes, but that's about it. She knows they're still there.
Full jiggle peeking there.
Yeah, committing to it. Playing with a little bit of fire there.
Yeah, they have the close range weapon, so they need as much information as they can get.
And here we go. Oasis Gaming are getting into sight. Nice little headshot there from Fluffy. Blinds 2 with the Omens. Blind. We see a duo though. Lex gets taken down by Fluffy, and the plant is gonna come down though. Stan will get that one. Fluffy super low in lamps right now.
If she doesn't really need to do much here, she just needs to make sure that no one else goes into lamps, and I think her team can handle the rest. She just needs to stand here for a while.
She needs to stop Stan right now, and that's exactly what we're gonna be seeing. Stan takes down Fluffy instead though, because Fluffy was so low, 30 HP. Pokemon right now looking to break down the wall. Stan gonna be right behind it. You gotta get ready to fight. Baby TZ gets one, Stan gets one. Now suddenly it's a winnable round for Oasis Gaming. They pop the Killjoy ultimate as well. That's one,
Whoa.
that's two, that's three for Stan. The headshot coming true, and didn't even need the Killjoy out. Oasis Gaming steals that round away.
Yeah, that's 6 HP, and that was the bonus round. Wait, oh, that was the bonus round for Kid My Orc. So at least they take the round there. It really came down to the wire. 6 HP left on Stan there, but she gets a double headshot and a 4K to seal the victory. They needed this on Oasis Gaming. Once they lose that, it's gonna be quite a few losses straight. And now that they won that, they actually at least have a few rifles. But Kid My Orc still have a healthy economy because that was a bonus round for them. They still have 5 rifles.
Yeah, and that was a really nice post plan, honestly, from the side of Oasis Gaming with Stan as well as Baby TZ having the nice crossfires going on. You push past the wall and you just get taken down. Now it's going to be 9-6. Oasis Gaming. This is going to be a pretty nice round for the economy if they do manage to take it. So we'll see what they manage to pull off here.
Again, triple sentinel. They have to make use of the cyber cage and kind of use like a blunt tool to slice open the site.
Definitely, and we talked about dry peeking. It seems like that's a lot of what they have to be doing right now. Anko just needs to get some information. They don't really have anything to work with in terms of aggressive tools. Location reviewed by Recon Bolt clears that one out, but everyone knows you're here by now, Anko. You gotta be very, very careful. The play to B looks to be called off. They're taking teleporters, they're going over to A. Only the Viper left here. She doesn't have out, I believe, so this might be something for OAS to work with right now. Rotations are coming through. You hear the teleporter. They know they're coming back for A.
30 seconds left.
Very nice hold so far from Viper, trying to hold the ground, stop showers from coming in. He picked the plant though, that's one for Pokemon. That's 2 for Stan though, and that's res onto Anko as well. Oasis are really committing to this round. 3 on 2. Zangi and Mayman, last 2 left alive. Mayman with the recon boat, will she manage to find anything? Doesn't quite just yet. Baby TZ trying to get it, gets kill onto Mayman. And we see Zangi, last man standing, won't quite manage to find anything. Oasis Gaming.
What is up with battle sages today? Baby TZ on that sage. We saw Tarathiel earlier on. They're the ones fragging left and right here. And Oasis Gaming, Aqua do reset the economy on Kid My Orc side. They have to settle for an eco.
Yeah, like we talked about, right? The agent you play doesn't really matter as long as you just click on them.
Yes.
And the buys from Kid My Orc, that's so rough actually. Looking to likely be an 11-6 after this, and then Kid My Orc, it's gonna be a tall task to climb back from that one.
Yeah, let's see if they can emulate FaZe with those sheriffs though. If they can pull off a FaZe clan sheriff headshot fest here, maybe you'll see something fun. But
definitely,
Oasis
you need to look for the headshots. I do believe they have a Bucky as well, so that might be able to help them out in some of these tighter angles. On the defense, yeah, there we go. Fluffy has it in showers, so it's defensible for sure. With the Jago peaks once again.
And Oasis are super spread out across the map, just looking for picks, making sure they can catch someone who might be greedy. But it looks like they're just gonna go slowly into the B side, try to open it up. But the spike is going to A.
A bit of a juke right now. So Muffin with the aggressive cyber cages does get caught out though, but it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, like you mentioned, they are going to A. But Oasis Gaming Aqua, they didn't quite bite the bait. They didn't over-rotate. You still have 2 members on A side. It's gonna be a 4-on-2. It's still a winnable round for Kid My Orc. They have the right members in the right places. This Bucky, that's 1. Oh, that's almost 2. She gets a body shot, but not quite enough. Baby TZ drops the wall and then falls. Plant is coming through. Stan is looking for it. There we go. 1 more. 2-on-2.
Last player standing.
Lex gets 2k. Stinny gets a nice headshot for herself, but she needs to go for the defuse, and that's a problem because seconds is going to be burned away by the Killjoy out. Turret is going to be an annoyance to deal with as well. And Stan, honestly, he just is so safe right now. He has so much time to play with. He has a fantastic angle. Sydney has to push him. Oh, there we go. Sydney tries to go for the push, and Stan picks it up in the end. It's a little bit rough to watch. He had the staggered buys coming in from Kid Myok. If not, they might have been able to take that one. They had good frags, they had good picks, but they wouldn't manage to finish it.
Yeah, I'm a Stan now. She's been pretty clutch for Oasis Gaming on this
Definitely.
attacking side, and I don't have many answers against Oasis Gaming right now because Kid My Orc they don't really have the Sentinels to hold these sites. They probably need to be pushing actually. That's one thing they haven't been doing. But it's so hard to push against Oasis Gaming Aqua because on the attacking side they still have 3 Sentinels. They have ways to spot you pushing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's hard to push into the attackers. That's a first, but that's definitely what we're seeing is going on in this game as well. Alright, Stinny with the aggressive wallbang and the grenade kill onto Sen as well. So that's going to be a nice start to the round for Kid Myok off the back of Cena's aggressive race play. Anko looking for something in B long. Won't quite manage to find anything. Has the out, has the Empress. If she wants to commit to a B play.
They can go for the hero play here. Anko is really a really great duelist as well. So if they're feeling it, they can go for this Empress and try to go for the win here. Oh, well, at least for match point rather.
Definitely can go to clutch this one, can try to do so. They don't really have many aggressive tools. They need to wait for the Omen smokes. It's most likely what they're doing right now. 40 seconds to go. He might want to do something cheeky, like take the bomb to A. Ooh, what is this? 2 in the teleporters, 1 on the flank. Nice play coming in from OAS. I like the
30 seconds
spread.
left.
You're backstabbing them. There we go. Nice one onto Fluffy. They notice one in Lambs for sure. There we go. But you check the corners at the wrong time. Unfortunate for Lags. They won't quite manage to get the plant. Or will they? Baby TZ going for this one. We do see the Sova out. We do see the Viper Poison. And they're going to stop the plant. It's just so hard to plant against this barrage. This onslaught of utility from the side of Kim Myok. She will manage to get it. And that's going to be nice. But she gets wallbanged and taken down in the end.
Great retake there by Kid My Orc. They, especially the hold by Pokemon on lamps. I think that was really important in keeping them alive here. 11-7 right now, and this is still a really close game.
Yeah, definitely. 11-7 is still for sure winnable, and they can definitely at least look for a tie for Kid Myok. It's been looking pretty good for them. Like, the problem that we've been seeing and the problem that we've been talking about is that on Oasis Gaming, on attacker side, they're gonna have a really hard time getting into side. So even though the post plants are nice, even though they can cover their flanks, they just lack the tools to get into the side, and that's why these pushes that we've been seeing have looked so weird and kind of disjointed from Oasis.
Yeah, and they need to get the kills first. The problem was in the previous round, Kid My Orc did what they really needed to do was to play aggressive, using the flashes from the sky, the rays to push forward, to get those 2 early opening frags. So Oasis Gaming, even though they're having trouble getting to a site, they're winning the duels. But they shouldn't be, but they are.
That's what's keeping them going. They're winning duels, they're clicking the hits. Despite the, oh no, Lags, that's so unfortunate. He tries to teleport, but that's a half smoke. They see your feed, man, and they take him out in the end. Baby TZ gets dropped as well. Fluffy picking up one for herself, and Kid Myok, like we said, they're definitely still in this one. 1 on 4. What can Stan do right now? She's had some big frags.
Yeah, Stan has been really clutch for the team, but 1v4 is a tall task, especially for Killjoy. It's not like Arena where you could keep healing up or try to do those 1v1s or use Jet for the mobility. You literally just have to walk into a headshot instead is what Stan does. 8-11 right now. Kid My Orc are finding this strat in the second half.
Very cheeky positioning there from Cine. Wasn't expected by Stan, but yeah, like you mentioned, 11-8. It looks like they're kind of losing their tempo on the attacker side, on the side of Oasis Gaming. They're having a hard time to try to close this one out. They only need 2 more rounds, but they can't find these rounds because they can't get into sides.
And they have 5 Vandals right now, so they're really looking for the duels first. They have to clear at least one part of the map. Right now they're struggling, and you can tell because they were spread out the whole attacking side until now. Their confidence kind of getting shot. All 5 of them are on the B side right now.
Yeah, you really need to win the duels, like you said, because they don't have the tools to get into sight, like you keep on harping about, because that's so important. Sydney feeling himself a little bit aggressive, trying to check the corners, gets one, maybe? Yeah, there we go, ankle drops. Alex does get the refrag in exchange for the out. It's not the worst scenario to be in, but Oasis Gaming, they need to get numbers advantage. That's the key right now. Raz from Oasis Gaming, they want to commit to this play. 5-on-4, this might be the best they're going to get. Cypher ulti is going to be pretty nice, spots them all out. They know that if they were to push into B, they're going to 3 members. So they're swapping up around and making some noise in B, Hooker, and they're running into A. 3 members strong.
Placing swarm grenade.
It's going to be a 3-on-1. Pokemon, can she pull off the great defense again? Alright, Swarm Grenade onto the plant site is always going to be a very nice touch.
She's been so crucial in really just staying in the side here and defending against Oasis Pokemon. They don't even know where she is yet, but the rest of her team is here already, and they're gonna try to go for this retake now.
Yeah, they're gonna try to go for the retake. Pokemon, once again, needs to be the anchor on defense. Will she even find anything though? Gets one, gets two, almost gets the spray transfer. That's so tragic. She almost transferred onto Muffin, but not quite enough. And Oasis Gaming will pick up that round on match point, on map point, and on series points.
Yeah, those are clutch kills. Everyone's stepping up on the side of Oasis. I expected Anko to be the top fragger for Oasis, but Baby TZ also has her own frags. She plays the Raze sometimes as well, but now in this triple sentinel lineup, they just need one more round to make it work. I mean, it's like taking a blunt weapon into surgery, but like it's just so difficult to get into the sides. But once they do, those post plans work really well for them.
That's the idea, right? If you manage to get into side, then having sentinels is great for your post plans. So it's a pretty unique and interesting approach. It's probably not what they were intending to end up in. Probably expected to find themselves with more rounds on the defender side with this draft, but it's still kind of working for them. They have 4 rounds to play with, and they only need to find one. Pokemon with the push out of showers, gonna get a nice kill for herself.
That's a great headshot there. That's a heads up play because Oasis Gaming, they haven't really been pushing that much. Pokemon normally hides in the side and waits for her teammates, but this time around she pushes out bats and just takes a headshot.
Definitely, and Muffin is looking to probe a little bit towards A side. The half smokes are a bit tricky to deal with, and you probably have to wait that out. Camera gets taken out instantly. Nice flick by Fluffy. Okay, trying to pull them in, but doesn't. Almost gets the spray down. It gets Lex. He tries to go for a cheeky TP once again on the Omen. But it's not going to be quite enough. And there we go. OAS gets the plant. And this is what we talked about, right? They have the Sentinels. Maybe the post plant is where they take it. They get Cyber Cage.
Pops her Empress as well, so it's going to be really scary right now.
You want this round. This is series point for you. Muffin gets one. Baby TZ looking for something right now. They spot the shoulders, they spot the peaks, but they don't quite manage to get the kills. Get the slows, gets the heal. Baby TZ though, Pokemon is right there. Pokemon doesn't see her, and that's gonna be one more for Baby TZ. Mayman gets one, 2-on-2 right now. This is it. For all the marbles, this is the loser gets eliminated. Mayman tries to get one more, and there we go. 2 quick kills. Baby TZ and Anko, they close this one out. Oasis Gaming, 13-8. They take the map and they take the series. And they will move on to the, I believe, lower bracket semifinals after this one.
Yeah, I didn't expect a triple sentinel lineup to work really well. I like the double initiator, but it looks like it wasn't gonna pan out for Kid My Orc. Again, if Kid My Orc took round from A Celeste, then maybe the other teams can. Impaler had a difficult time though, but I'd like to see who else can at least take a map off of A Celeste, because I still think they're in position to take it all here. But between the lower bracket teams, Kid My Orc, Erika Teresta, Oasis Gaming, and Galaxy Racer, maybe one of them can give them a run for the money, or maybe will it be Impaler again in the grand finals, maybe taking on the, like you mentioned, it's a David versus Goliath story, right? The Goliaths at AE Celeste. Who can take an area down? I don't know.
It's gonna be hard for sure, but we'll have to wait for the grand finals for that one. It is gonna be, of course, 13-8. Oasis Gaming, Baby TZ with the MVP. Like we talked about, right? The battle sages are doing a lot of work here today. It's not about your agent, it's about how well you click on them. So at the end of the day, Oasis Gaming Aqua, they're gonna be moving on to the lower bracket semifinals against Galaxy Racer, who took their match against Aricat 2-0. And the winner of that, of course, is going to move on to fight the Impaler in the lower bracket finals. But for now, I do believe we'll be heading into a little bit of a break before we come back with the lower bracket semi-final match between Galaxy Racer and Oasis Gaming Aqua. We only have 4 teams left in this tournament, and things are starting to get a little bit exciting.